Welcome to Spanish Taster, where I introduce you to local ingredients and recipes that you can make at home or try while you're traveling around Spain. Please subscribe if you want to see more Spanish food. Okay, today we're making Alcochofas Fritas, a fried artichoke tapa that is all about big artichoke flavour. There are loads of artichokes around in summer. They're actually a thistle plant. This one has been allowed to bloom, and you can see they have really amazing purple flowers. Let's get into it. You will need 1 to 2 artichokes per person, lemon, flour for dusting, salt, vegetable oil, and alioli to serve. The first thing you need to do is set up your flour. So put some flour on a plate. I'm using rice flour here, probably about 1/4 cup. And I'm adding some sea salt. I'm just crunching it with my fingers, probably about 1/2 teaspoon. And then just mix that up to get rid of the lumps and to distribute the salt. The next thing you want to do is set up your oil. I just used sunflower oil because I wanted the oil to be quite hot, but you can use a light olive oil. I'm using about 500 mils in a high-sided saucepan with a heavy base. Set it to heat on medium gas while you prepare the artichokes. Rub some sliced lemon on your clean hands because this stops them going black when you're handling the artichokes. Then take your artichoke. So I'm doing it a bit backwards here. It's actually easier if you strip the leaves first, and what you want to do is peel right back to the yellow part of the artichoke. Another tip is that if you can't slice it with your knife, then you don't want to eat it. It's going to be way too stalky. So just keep stripping back the leaves. So I've taken the top off here with my knife, which is not as blunt as it looks. And then I've actually taken a few more leaves off to get right back to the inner leaves. Next, slice it lengthwise and slice it about 7 millimeters thick. That's just over 1/4 inch. As you can see, I'm a bit decisive about the sizing. I wanted to keep a nice cross section. Okay, so just get those 7 millimeter slices. Okay, maybe I do need to sharpen my knives. Then you have slices that are more or less the same thickness. And cutting across gives a nice cross section so they'll stay together in the oil. Do the same for the other side. You want to work quite fast doing this. You can see that they do discolor quickly. They're starting to go black, but it's not really a problem because they're going to be browned anyway. Next, go straight over to your hot oil, bring your flour over, check the oil with the first piece. If it's not sizzling and bubbling, then you will need to increase the heat and wait a little longer. Then you can see I'm just turning each piece in the seasoned flour and putting them straight into the oil. Watching this video a few days later, I probably would have kept off a bit more flour than I did here. It will keep the oil cleaner if you want to cook another batch. Alright, then pretty much when you have all the pieces of one artichoke in, it's time to turn them over and then take them out before they get too dark. If you want to fry a lot of artichokes, maybe get somebody else to do the prepping while you're frying. Then just remove them and drain them. And some kitchen paper. Then to plate them, you just fan them out. Make a flower pattern, whatever you like. This is one artichoke on this plate. You really don't need more than that because frying intensifies the flavour. Okay, just put all your pieces there. And I'm serving them here with some alioli, some garlic mayonnaise, which is not at all traditional, but is very delicious. Then enjoy them while they're still warm. Okay, if you like this video, please let me know in the comments or give it a thumbs up.